Stacey. So this episode of Dear Biffle Talks Doctor Who is not going to be big on dignity. Because today my parents are cleaning out the attic, which is amusing. There's been laughter and a couple of really loud bangs. So we're going to keep it short in the event that anybody falls and screams. Also, there was a Sons of Bill concert last night, and I'm still sort of, for one thing, in case you can't tell, over YouTube, my voice isn't so great right now. It kind of hurts. Also, I'm really tired. I slept until like noon, and usually I get up and I film these at like 10 o'clock, and then I edit until 3 when I have to go to work. Well, it is now 1:15, and I have to be at work at 3, so this is going to be short. And for another, well, I honestly have no idea what to talk about today. It's not that I have a dearth of ideas, I have a surplus of ideas. And they all sort of require more effort, honestly, than I can possibly put into them in the next hour before I have to get ready for work. So today I'll give you a short description of the many ideas that I have, and all of our friends, you may vote in the comments, and but Stacey will have the final say over what video she would like to see me talk and rant and laugh and rave about at the end of her compare and contrast video. And if your compare and contrast video is not up by next week, Stacey, email me. So here we go with, I think it's at least like 7 video ideas. Oh, it's more than that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, idea number 1. The original idea that I wanted to do was gender studies with the Doctor, or how even an awesome show can fail the Bechdel test. In other words, I am rather frustrated with the fact that female characters on Doctor Who are very often not their own person. Moving on to idea number 2. Why I love the Doctor even though he screws up a lot. That would include a description of times in which the Doctor screws up and why I love him anyway. An outrageous amount of running, or the action of Doctor Who. I would talk about why Doctor Who is different than other action-adventure shows, and why I like it. Doctor Who Across the Pond, idea number 4. That would be sort of a rundown of the problems that American Doctor Who fans have for those friends of ours who live across the pond and, you know, get the new episode every Saturday at 6 or 6:30 or whatever it is, and they can go into their local department store and buy a Doctor Who calendar if they want to, and they don't have to have it shipped and pay exorbitant fees to get Big Finish CDs and all sorts of things. It's really annoying. Idea number 5, the rise and fall of Donna Noble, in which I would talk about my personal favorite companion, at least until Amy Pond, because I really like her a lot, and her character arc over the course of Runaway Bride and Series 4, and then also the specials, especially End of Time. Idea number 6. The new series is totally awesome. That would basically just be a giant squee fest, because I really love absolutely everything I've seen, except maybe Victory of the Daleks. It was okay. I mean, it was really good. I really enjoyed it, but anyway. Idea number 7, the power of words, or Why Midnight Scares Me. It would actually be about the writing of Doctor Who and the use of words as plot devices. So I would talk about Martha, I would talk about Midnight. It would be cool. Idea number 8, hiding behind the sofa, or horror in Doctor Who. Doctor Who is, of course, ostensibly a kids' show. So they don't do a lot of gore and disgustingness like our other favorite show, Supernatural, does. Supernatural is much more a overt horror show, but Doctor Who can be very, very scary. The Cybermen creep me out. Also the Weeping Angels. So there's that. I would talk about those things. Idea number 9, why I don't care if the science makes any sense. Sort of a quick summation of soft sci-fi and why I like it. Idea number 10, It is Defended, the Doctor, War, and Heroism. And an idea talking about the pacifism of Doctor Who, and why and when it is okay in the world of Doctor Who to fight in a violent sort of a fashion. So that's it. That's 10 ideas, 10 video ideas. I actually had one while I was talking about Rise and Fall of Donna Noble, but I don't remember what it was. Oh! Loving them all, why I love every companion in the new series. I would talk about Rose, I would talk about Martha, I would talk about Donna. I would probably skip over most of the specials, although I would talk about Bernard Cribbins, Wilf, and then I would talk about Amelia Pond. That would be a long video. Right at 7 minutes. So, there we go. That's 11 ideas. I'm going to do it again for you. 1. Gender studies with the Doctor. 2. Why I love the Doctor even though he screws up a lot. 3. An outrageous amount of running or the action of Doctor Who. 4. Doctor Who across the pond. 5. The rise and fall of Donna Noble. 6. Why the new series is totally awesome. 7. The power of words. 8. Hiding behind the sofa or horror in Doctor Who. 9. Why I don't care if the science makes any sense. 10. It is defended. And 11. Loving them all. We'll call it that. So, I'm going to put a list in the description, and Stacey, give me your pick, and everybody vote in the comments, even you, Klex, even though you're not a Doctor Who fan, okay? Klex, Sarah, Kat, this is your homework. Tell me what to do. Okay, best wishes!